Okay guys, welcome back. Okay, now a bit of channel lock, additional channel lock stuff. The other day I was talking about the hitchhike on the downswing to get the lead arm releasing correctly. Well guys, it goes further than just a hitchhike. If you can get from the top of the backswing, you get in this position here, you can get it up here, and from the top of the backswing, if you can start turning the back of the lead hand down towards the ground there that early, so that you feel, in effect, that the lead arm's doing that, you'll hit it a ton. And you won't smother the ball, because the lead side will have started the downswing a little bit, and you'll be in sequence. You would smother the ball if you took the club back here and then you went like that with the trail shoulder and then tried to turn that lead, the back of the lead hand into the ground. You would come over. But if you've got the trail shoulder back and the lead shoulder pointing out there, you can turn that lead hand down as hard as you like, and you'll never ever overturn it. And it'll just help you release the club better, guys. I mean, that's a good thought, but that's an overdue in terms of a thought process and a physical feel application. If you can actually feel like you're going to turn that club into the ground before you get to the ball, that's perfect. And I've said this before, I believe that was Hogan's real secret. It wasn't all the other stuff, the cupping the wrist. You know what it was? It was the throwing away of the cup of the wrist from the top of the swing, and I think he went from there to there, and he went as early as he could. And that's why he hit the ball so hard. If you look at his golf swing, guys, just look how hard he's using his hands, and you can see this happening. He's doing that. You can't apply the hands as hard as he did if you're not doing that. Now, it's a major plus to apply your hands that hard. Now, I'll do this with channel lock. That's a good shot. Now, guys, if your heel does come up, a little bit, it's okay for it to come up, providing, we'll do it this way, providing it doesn't come up like that, and providing that the heel doesn't rotate out. If it comes up and the heel stays inside the toe, a la Hogan, as Hogan, when Hogan finally did lift, the heel was always inside the toe, that's okay, because that means that the trail side hip hasn't rotated out. It's just stayed in position. So we're going to really turn this trail hand down here as a feeling. Tell you what, guys, it's it's good to build up the wrist and forearm hitting out of this crabgrass. It's just like barbed wire. I've just got the trail foot up a little bit, and I am a little tight in the hip extensors today because I was doing some really hard for me squat exercises in the gym yesterday, and I'm so sore in the groins and the quadriceps and everything. So my trail leg's not that pliable. Okay, I'm going to really push down. There it is. That's perfect. Wow, that's a good shot. And I know the guys out there that get cheesed off because I say, yeah, that's a good shot, and they can't see it. Guys, I need 100 cameras. And this is JH practice. See, this is not all these are JH practicing, talking about the golf swing, and the channel is basically just a holding library for all my videos, guys. These are all suggestions. I'm not here to teach anybody anything. They're just suggestions and evolutions of thoughts. And for people say that I talk too much in the explanation, well, my retort to that, guys, is that there's no point. If I just got in and started swinging, what's the point in doing that? You don't know what I'm doing. And I would say that, with due respect, none of you will know what I'm doing. You might think you do, but unless I tell you what I'm doing, you don't know what I'm doing. So that's why I talk a lot. I try and explain what I'm going to do and what I think, if you want to do the same, what you should do. There's no point in me just stepping up and hitting the shots, because you have no idea what I'm doing. But there are people who say, you know, get on with it, do this. Well, at the end of the day, guys, it's my practice tee. I'm not charging you to watch. I don't want to be unkind with that, but, you know, it just tends to get under your skin sometimes. I mean, you're trying to provide free information and it's never enough. Anyway, enough of that. But the internet is full of those guys. Good thing about that, there's that little device that counters all that. It's called delete button. But I've got to say, over the years, I've been on there for about, well, probably 10 years now. I've only probably had 50 guys in 10 years that I've had to delete from the site, and just because they're not productive. All I want to do is be, you know, cantankerous. Anyway, that's JH's bitch for the day. Here we go. Watch this, guys. And this is gay abandon as well. And I'm going to just turn that hand down. Best shot since I've been on Channel Lock, guys. Every day we get a PB. That's the best shot. That's the best 5-iron since I've been on Channel Lock. And that foot wasn't right down, but boy, that was good contact. And the other thing, guys, well, I'm heading out of 3-inch rough here sometimes. Now, you're always going to get a little bit of grass between the club and the ball. A lot of times, because the ball's sitting down. I could go over there and hit off pristine lies and all that type of stuff, but, you know, you've got a lot of people over there. And it's really hard. I mean, I know I'm not going to get interrupted. And people say, why do you look around, JH? A lot of reasons, guys. I have people coming for lessons sometimes. Sometimes they're late. A lot of people fly in. And I'm always looking over there because I'm way over here. And they'll come to the practice. They won't know I'm over here. So I have to keep vigilant. And not only that, we get some Looney Tunes over here on occasions to try and hit balls over here. They use me as a target. So I'm always on the lookout for personal safety and for my students when they're coming. See if we can land this in that 10-foot space there. Turn that trail foot out, and we're really going to turn this down. Now, guys, right in the mayor's office. Well, that's not in the mayor's office, that's in the drawer in his desk. That's in the drawer in his desk. I said that to Mo Norman. I said, oh, that's, use the terminology. I said, that's in the mayor's office. And he looked at me and he said, anybody can hit the mayor's office. How big is the mayor's office? He said, why don't you try and land it on his desk? Or more to the point, why don't you try and put it in the drawer? He said, the mayor's office is too big. He was right. Here we go. Okay, flare that trail foot out, JH. Turn it down. Well, there's a PB again, guys. That's the best 5-iron again. That's even better than the last one. They're great. They're great. What do I incorporate? When I get to here, I just turn it here. I almost feel like I'm standing still and I'm just doing that. If you can get that feeling, I promise you, if you can get that feeling, you'll hit it great. I'm sure that's what Hogan did. I'm absolutely, totally convinced that's what he did. I talk to people about that. Hogan aficionados, they don't even want to know about it. Because, okay, guys, he had the cup up here at the top. It's a digression here. He had the cup here. He's not going to bring the club down here it's going to be hard to get rid of that cup. So he's trying to get rid of that cup early. He gets it here, and then he comes down and he gets rid of the cup. He gets rid of the cup from here, and that's why he looks like that. Has that bowed wrist. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Just a little bit of heel raised, but the heel was still inside the toe. Don't know what the camera angle's like here, guys. See, I don't know, hitting out there this time of the day, whether you can see the ball fly. I mean, it's just a dead straight shot with a little couple of yard draw in it. For players who are not good wedge players, who are not, you know, clampers of their wedges, and I've always tended to be a bit of a sweeper or shallow, but guys, if you actually do that turn down, and I had one of my buddies here who's a really good mate of mine, and he's really an ordinary pitcher of the ball, he's always cupping, and now I've got him doing that lately. He's just amazed. He cannot believe how straight he hits it, how much grab and how quick the ball stops. We were hitting like, you know, 45 yard shots here yesterday afternoon, and he was just 2 hops and just stopping, and I mean, like, the ball was stopping within 2 feet, and it was because of this, guys. We get here and we're going to really turn it down, even in a conventional golf swing. Little golf swing. Now guys, that, you know, that's just so clamped. I mean, that divot's like, you know, 4 or 5 inches after the ball. And I'm not a clamper, but really, when you do get that, it's so easy to be consistent. So you really do clamp it. You can just feel the ball really grabbing hard when you hit it. I hit a full shot, well, not full, but probably 85 metres. That's right on the number. It's about 86. Even on a little shot, guys. Say you want to hit a little pitch shot. Get here, same action, just turn it down. Oh, that'd be a 3 hop, go bang, 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 straight to the left. David Graham could do that shot better than anyone I've ever seen. Just amazing. And he would hit a little soft draw with it, going bang, 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 bang. He was amazing. Trevino could do it too. Watch this guy, little shot. Watch this. Just for people who have trouble with their wedges. We were fiddling around here yesterday. Fooling around, showing off. The flag was 85 yards away, and I just got some buddies, gave them 3 shots each, and said, yeah, your best shot to that flag, and you hit first, and they hit first, and the closest they got was about 15 feet, That's okay, my shot. But I said I'm not going to use a wedge, I'm going to use a 7-iron. I've got a 7-iron. And Sevy showed us this shot in 1986 when he was out here for the Skins game. We were there for a couple of days watching him, and I had lots of time in between placing the cameras in those days, and I might have an hour in changing the cameras. He used to do stuff, and he was showing Greg Norman how to hit a little cut shot in about 60-70 yards with a 7-iron, and just anyway, the second shot, I hit the second shot in about 12 feet, but it comes in so soft, it comes in just. So I'll show you that one day when we're doing, but it was great. So you can actually impress your friends. Get a 7-iron, just cut it in there. You can do that out of a bunker too, just get a 7-iron, just slice it out. It's actually quite an easy shot when you know the technique. Sevy was mesmerising everybody. Watson was there, Greg Norman and Jack Nicklaus. They were doing a Skins game for Japanese television at the Australian Golf Course in 1986. And Sevy just put on, Jack just shook his head. Jack said, I don't want to know that shot. I don't want to know it. Can't do it. That was when he was teaching Greg to hit from the back of the bunker, because Greg used to always have trouble doing that, and then Sevy showed him how to do it. But I watched Sevy, and the next day, I actually hit that shot on the golf course in a game I played. We hit a full clamp here with the wedge. Now guys, there's a... Well, that's pretty strong. That's about 120 carry with that wedge. Really nice shot. And that's as far as I try and hit a wedge. Sometimes I might try and hit a wedge 90. For me, it's always the shot and how I feel about it. I never try and hit my irons a long way. I've got so many of them. I just want to hit the same tempo all the time. I don't want to jump on. I mean, I can hit it 130. But why would I want to do that? Okay, watch this. I'm going to really turn this down. It's just such crisp contact. Yeah, guys, so the message here on this video was, we don't only just want to come through and hitchhike, we want to start skinning the knuckles on the way down on the ground as early as you can. Now I'll overdo this and I'll hit it this way, and I'll actually absolutely do it ridiculously. I'll turn the club down and you would think the ball's going to go into the ground. Look at that, guys, and I've turned that down so much. Look at that ball flight, look, just perfect. Turn that down. You can't turn it down too much if you've activated, you're releasing of your pivot and the maintaining of this. The mass has moved first. It's gone here. If that doesn't move and you just do that, you'll hit it, you'll do this. You watch this. If I keep if I just let that trail shoulder pop out, you watch how far left the ball goes. The trail shoulder comes out. And I do that clamp. Now look at this. It's 20 yards left. Of course, this has come out and I've clamped it. So I've got an outside clamp over the top shutdown. Don't want that. All right, let's just let's do the full Monty here. I'll try and fly that tree. Now, I'm not saying I'll try and hit the ball harder. I'm just going to try and hit it more efficiently and show you that you can be aggressive if you want to be. Guys, that's taking pictures of the tree. Click, 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 click. Just taking pictures of it. Okay, guys, I just wanted to clear up that point about the turn down. You can turn it down as early as you like, really, from the top of the swing. Most people just are too late with the release of the golf club. Come here. You can't release it too early if everything else is gone. The mass has shifted a little bit sequentially. The lead side has started the downswing. You can go as hard as you like with that release. Okay guys, that was just a little point. Was there something else? No, I don't think so. Well, there probably is, but I've forgotten it. We'll just hit one last shot. Just put that trail foot out, bend that trail knee a little bit. Yeah, I've got the feet down then, guys. Wow. Okay, guys, that was just a little point that I wanted to clarify. Yeah, so you can't turn it down too early.